In the diagram, okay, we have AB is 5 cm, BC is 7, and BE is 4. We have BE is perpendicular to AD, so this is perpendicular to AD. BF is perpendicular to DC, so BF is perpendicular to DC like this. Okay? Alright? So find BF. Okay, where's BF? BF is here. Okay, so what can we do here? Okay, this one is you must know the formula for area of parallelogram. Okay, you use area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram is base times perpendicular height. Okay? Now, your base must be a side of your parallelogram. Okay? So, let's say this is a 7. Opposite is going to be 7 as well, right? So, I will put 7 here. Yeah? So, if my base is a side of parallelogram, let's say I take a 7. Then, what is my height? My height must be perpendicular to that 7. So, as you can see, AE, my height is here. Can you see? So, you have to take 7 times 4. That will give you your area of parallelogram, which is 28. Okay? Then now, what happened? If your opposite, if your this side is a 5, then the other side here is also a 5. Right? Now, if I change my base to be a 5, then my height, it must be the one that's 90 degrees to my base, which is a 5. Then my height must be here. But I don't know the height. And I'm supposed to find that height, which is my BF, right? So I write BF. Okay? So this is my base. And this is my height. Okay? I times already, I will still get back the same area, which is 28. Okay? Because they are still coming from the same parallelogram. So now, to find BF, I think it's quite straightforward. You all should know is, do what? To find BF is... So BF is 5.6, yeah. So what you learn here, okay? You learn that the base and the height can change. If this is your base, this is your height. If this is your base, this is your height. But even though your base and height can change, but the area will not change because it comes from the same parallelogram. Express 5x over 3 minus 2x plus y over 4. Okay? As a single fraction is the simplest form. Okay? So if you want to make into same single fraction, you need to make the denominator to be the same. Right? Okay? So to make denominator to be the same, this is not P6, this is Sec1. To make denominator to be the same, you need to times 4 and times 3. Correct or not, everybody? Okay? Now, when you times 4, right, try not to write like this. I do know that some of you like to write like this. In fact, when tutors join our center, right, they also tend to write like this. And then when they go through training with us, right, I will tell them don't write like that. Okay? How people like to write? They like to write times 4. Times 4, times 3, times 3. Don't write like that, okay? Why don't write like that, everybody? Could you let me know what is the reason why this presentation not so good? Anyone can tell me, okay? You must be able to know why the presentation not so good, then you will not write like this, right? Yeah. Anyone can tell me why don't write like this? Hi, War Ace. Later they think it's cross multiply. Not really. It will confuse you, I think. Why it will confuse leh? Any part you confuse, messy, unclear, okay. You will confuse, okay. Specifically, the part now, why is confusing, right? It's because, right, times 3, they will only think times 3 to y. They will forget times 3 to 2x also. That's why don't recommend to just put times 3 pump at the back. Yeah. So the presentation got some issue here. Yeah? Watcher, I thought you do only PSLE. No, I got teach Sec4 math, E-math, A-math also have one. No, so it's just that on TikTok Live I usually do until primary school. I don't have the bandwidth do so many levels. Yeah, hey, but if y'all want us to do secondary school live, right, y'all need to follow our new mathematics account. Then I can ask our teachers to also come live to teach y'all. Then not just me alone. Me alone I only can do one time right per week. Yeah, so let me show you. We have a new TikTok account, okay? It's not my TikTok account, it's this TikTok account. You will see all our teachers being posted there one by one. We are going to do content. Wait, I show y'all. Come follow us, okay? The presentation that I will prefer y'all to do it, right, is you go and times 4 to the front. Park it to the front. Then put bracket. This is neater for y'all. Okay? To make denominator same, you times 3 to the front, times 3 to the front. Okay? It will look a lot neater. Then if the line is not long enough, just make sure you elongate it. Okay, then what happened next? Okay, if the denominator is already the same, become a 12, you can just combine together like this. Yeah? So 4 times 5x, you will get a 20x. Okay? Now, bear in mind, here is a minus 3. It's not just a 3 alone. Okay, this is a very common error. It's a minus 3. So, minus 3 multiplied by 2x, right? Okay, negative times positive, it gives you a negative 6x. Okay? Then, negative 3 times a y, right? Positive y, you get a negative 3y. Okay? Hope I know careless. Then like terms you can simplify. 20x minus 6x, you get a 14x minus 3y over 12. Okay, let's check. Everything okay, right? That's why this is your answer. Okay, 14x minus 3y over 12. Why is it negative 3? Because here is a minus sign, so this is a negative 3. Yeah, it's not just a 3 alone. You need to park this negative together with the 3. Okay, we have convert 72 km per hour to meter per second. Okay, I know that some of you do in other ways. Some teachers also teach in other way. Long way, short way also have. But I want to teach you all the shortest way. Shortest way. So what I will do is 72 km per hour, right? 72 km per hour is over 1 hour. Right, like this. Then straight away one step you can get the answer. Km change to meter. Everybody do what? Times or divide? 1 km is 1000 meter. Okay, you all must go and revise my PSLE formula sheet already. Go to my Telegram here, go and download the PSLE formula sheet. So km to meter is times 1000. Okay, times Okay, then now hour to second how? 1 hour how many seconds? Oh, Uncle Lee says 3600 seconds. Yes. So you must times 3600. Okay? This is what you do. Just keep the calculator exactly like this. Exactly. Okay, I show you. Do together with you. So, okay. 72 multiplied by 1000. Wait, what's the question again? 1 times 3600. Okay, can you all see? That's how you can answer, okay? One step only. Like 20 meter per second. Yeah? Can you help me with higher purchase and money installment? Okay, got time, I help you. Okay, I know that is a very, very hard type of question you always struggle for Sec1. Okay, part B. 50 gram of meat costs X dollars. Find an expression in dollars for Y kg of meat. Okay, to get Y kg now, wow. No wonder it's tough. Okay, so first, I will change it to 1 gram first. Okay, to change to 1 gram, I divide by 50. Agree with me, everybody? X divided by 50. Okay. Now this question got a few ways of doing. Okay, so this question got different ways of doing. So let's say I want to change it to 1 kg. Okay, so I know that 1 kg, right, is 1000 gram. So if I want to change gram to kg, right, I need to divide by 1000. Everyone agree with me? I need to divide by 1000. So right, what I will do, okay, is to change to 1 kg here. Distracted. Okay, so 50 gram of meat costs X dollar. Find the expression in dollars for the cost of Y kg of meat. Okay, so just now I put 50 gram is X dollars. Okay, 1 gram is this amount. Okay, this is one way of doing. But since later we are going to go to kg. Okay, we're going to go to kg. I think I will do another way, easier. Okay, I want to go to 1 kg first. Okay, and I know 1 kg is 1000 gram. Okay, to get to 1000 gram, right, okay, 1000 gram, I will actually think of, okay, 50 to 1000 is do what? Yeah? Okay, so what I will do is I'll key in the calculator. I will take 1000 divided by 50, okay, to know what is the number I need to multiply. So I will know, right, K is times 20, correct? K is times 20. 50 times 20 give you 1000. So what I will do here, right, is I will times 20 here also. So I will get 20x. Yeah, 20x. Okay? So 1000 gram is the same as 1 kg. So I will write 1 kg. By the way, when I change 1000 gram to 1 kg, no, this side don't change at all. Because these two are equivalent, they are the same. So this one you don't change at all. Okay? So don't confuse. Don't suddenly you go and divide by 1000 here, no. Okay, because you see 1000 become 1, you divide 1000, no. Because they are the same thing, okay, so don't change here. Yeah. Okay, then the next thing what I'm going to do, to get y kg, right, to get y kg, I need to times y. Okay, so to times y, right, over here, I just need to times y, I will get 20xy. Okay, so it will be, answer is 20xy, like that. Here, over here, we have a graph, and we have the charge and the rental, according to the rental. If y'all cannot see the line because it's not so obvious, basically the line is like this, then suddenly go up. Okay, I highlight for you. Yeah. Okay, so the graph shows the charge imposed by a company for the rental of an electric bike. The charge depends on the number of hours of rental. How much does the company charge for rental for an electric bike for 35 hours? Okay, so I think part A is quite doable. Okay, 35 hours. So let's just zoom in to the question. 35 hours, must look at the hours here. So between 30 to 40. And here we got in total 10 boxes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So total 10 boxes means 35 is just 5 boxes. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, go and count, because sometimes with eye power we see wrong. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here. Yeah? Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use, for you is use pencil, for me I'm just gonna use this color pen. Okay, dash lines all the way up to the line given. And then dash towards that vertical axis. Okay? Yes. And that will lead us with $80. Can you all see that? $80. So that's how we get our answer for part A. Yeah? Okay, now please mark out this dash lines, okay? Do not put solid line. Do not put solid line. Okay, they will penalize you if you put solid line, yeah? So next one, complete these sentences. The company charges a fixed cost of how much for the rental of electric bike up to how many hours? Okay, so as you can see this graph, right, is fixed at $40 at the on-start, then suddenly it increased, right? So you will know, okay, the fixed cost must be 40, but for how long? Then you zoom inside here, okay, where it stopped, the $40, right, is where the rental is at. Okay, over here is 15 hours. In between 10 and 20 is 15. So up to 15 hours. That's how you fill up this part. Okay, next one. Each additional hour costs how much? Okay, so this is what you do. Okay, since just now we found out up to 35 hours it costs $80. Okay, 35 hours it costs $80. But bear in mind, we need to minus the flat rate here. Okay, we need to minus the flat rate here. So, to find the additional hour, okay, what I will do is I will take the $80 minus the flat rate of $40. That will give me a $40. Okay? But remember, this $40 is up to 15 hours also. So, of the 35 hour, right, you need to minus away the 15 hours that was charged at $40. So, the 35 hour also must minus 15 hour. That will give you 20 hour. So, basically, you know, okay, so the 20 hour actually it costs that excess of $40. So, every hour is going to be 40 divided by 20. That's how you get $2. Okay? Each additional hour is a $2. Can you understand what I'm doing? Cannot. Try why the grass small? Because not big. Yeah, that's That's why I only reply to you, because not big. Cannot see the question, okay. Okay. If y'all are good with this, I'm going to erase my working so I can continue with the next part, okay? Isn't it just the gradient? Oh, if you know that, yeah. Can also. Will they ask for gradient for the next one? Let me see. Oh, they never. Okay. Okay, so another company charges a rate of $4 per hour without any fixed cost. Draw on the same grid the graph representing this company's charging model. Okay, so now to draw this graph, right? Can you imagine, right? How would this graph look like? Can you let me know? How would this graph look like actually? If you don't have fixed cost, straight away every hour is $4 already. Anyone can tell me? How will it look like? Y equals mx plus c. Yeah, very good. Y equals mx plus c is going to be a line, right? It's a line going up. Cannot be down. Down the price is decreasing. Okay, so without any fixed cost. Now your c is your y-intercept. So if you are going to start at 0 hour, that means at the on start, and there's no fixed cost. There's no fixed cost means when you start that time you shouldn't have any money, right, that is incurred. So that means actually your C is a 0 here. Okay, when your hour is 0, your charge is 0, means your point, right, is going to be here at your origin. That's your 1 point. Okay, next. $4 per hour, what does it mean? So actually in this case, right, your Y, right, is your charge. Can you see? Because that's your vertical axis. So your Y is the charge. Your X, right, your X is always your horizontal axis. In this case, is your hour. So hour. Okay? So in this case, since it's being charged $4 per hour, it means, right, your M is your $4 because for every hour is being charged $4. Yeah, so basically what you can conclude, right, actually your graph is actually y equals to 4x. This is the equation of graph. And then to be able to plot this graph, right, I got 1 point here already. I just need another point, right? So what I will do is I will sub in. Okay, let's say I sub in the value of did they say need to draw until where? Draw on the grid representing the company's charging model. So okay, I'm just going to assume the maximum charge until 90. Okay, so 90 is my y, so y equals to 4x. Okay, so to find the x is 90 divided by 4. Okay, so my x at that point in time is going to be 22.5. So which also means my another point is going to be x is 22.5, y is 90. Okay, let me go inside 22.5. 22.5, 21, 22, 20.2.5 is around here. Okay, but let me see here, and then we have 90. So it's going to be, let me make sure it's the correct point, yeah. Here. Okay, then I can erase because I don't need all this. Okay, I just want to make sure I get the correct point. Okay, then I'm gonna plot, join up together. Yes, that's my line. Complete the sentence. Both companies charge the same amount to rent the electric bike for how many hours? So for them to charge the same, right, they must meet, right? So go to your graph. Okay, where they meet, look at this. Isn't it they meet here? Right, this one. So you just dash lines down. Okay, so they meet at 10 hours. Yes, so your answer is 10 hours. In the diagram, AB is parallel to EDC. So this is parallel to this. Okay, BC is parallel to FD. So BC is parallel to FD. Okay, and then we have 57 degree, we have 43 degree, and we have 99 degree. Okay, complete these statements by calculating the size of each angle. Okay, so angle BCD first, which is this one. Okay, come, you all participate because I've been teaching for so long. Come, let me know, how do you get the angle? Anything y'all do to get the angle? Angle CDE is 43, CDE, CD, where CD, wait, what do you say? CDE? CDE is angle of straight line what? Sister. Ian say 180 minus 57. You're finding which angle? 180 minus 57? May I ask which angle? Can you do that? But why? Why you 180 minus 57? I'm curious. Because alternate angles. Oh, okay, so this is what y'all do first. So, y'all see the Z shape first. Because it's parallel. Then you know this is 57 degrees first, right? Then, because this is a straight line, then you 180 minus 43 minus 57. Then you get this. By the way, this one they want what? BDF. Oh, so you're actually doing this one already, BDF. So BDF is 57 degrees and the reason is alternate angles due to BC parallel to FD. Okay? Alternate angle, corresponding angle, interior angle must always write the parallel lines. What if you do below first? It doesn't matter because these two they come from A, so it's okay. Yeah. Okay, BCD. Okay, so wait, before BCD, I find this one first, which is 180 minus 43 minus 57 angles on the straight line. Actually, I don't even need this. I don't need to do this. Yeah. If I do this, then I have a problem. Yeah. I have a problem finding the answer here because I need two reasoning. This one angles on a straight line, then later I need angle sum in triangle. I need two reasoning. But this one only one reason, so I cannot use this actually for the first part. So the first part actually what you're going to use is, okay, let me show you in another color. Is you look like this. Parallel line, right? You got the F shape, inverted F shape. So, right, this is 43, this is also 43. And what is this called? What is this called, everybody? The reasoning. Oh, corresponding angle. Yes. ZAR. Beth and sister. Yes. No. Beth and sister say interior. No, this is corresponding. F shape is corresponding. Okay? Yeah, corresponding. So, interior is, I'll show you what's interior. Interior is like this. This plus this. So, interior, it looks like a U shape or like a C shape. You know? This is a U shape. And then C shape is when like this, right? Okay, but this is F shape. But your F usually is like this, right? But just inverted, okay? So this one is corresponding angles BC parallel FD. Yeah. Okay, part B. Calculate angle AFD. AFD, which is this one. Okay, so let's see. What can we do? Okay, I know that this is 57 already. And I know this is 43 as well. Okay. And what other thing can I find out? They say got parallel. This one I used already. There's another parallel here. Okay, there's another parallel here. So we haven't. Is it even possible to find this at all? And then later we find this. Is it possible to find this? Oh, let me see. What do y'all put? 180 minus 57 minus 43. Can let me know why you say that? Can tell me the reasoning? I think I get your reasoning though. Ian? You are using? You 180 minus this, right? Then you find this, right? You are using? This one just now I told you all is your interior. Yes. So we can find that. Angle ABD is 180 minus 57 minus 43. Which I think you will get 80, I think. Yeah. 80. Then we will state that, okay? Interior angle this one, the parallel line different really. This parallel line is due to this and this. That's why this add up to 180. So it must be AB and CE. AB parallel CE. Okay, so we know this 80. Okay, good. Just remember okay, corresponding alternate and interior, they always must state the parallel lines one. Yeah. Okay, so Next, how do we find the answer? How do we find the answer? Okay, I give you a clue. The fastest way, I mean got two ways. First way is you go and find the sum of angles in a polygon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you minus, then you find this. That's a harder way. The easier way is look at this quadrilateral. Because quadrilateral, you all know, yes, Kira, you all say 360, yes. So this add up to 360. So you just need to minus. Yeah. So angle AFD is 360 minus 99 minus 80 minus 57. Okay. And this reasoning, right, maybe you all are not too familiar, huh? This reasoning is called angle sum in quadrilateral, which is what Kira say, okay? Angle sum in quadrilateral. Yes. So this answer is 124 degrees. Thank you, Aiden, for sharing the live. Thank you. Why cannot use CD? Can you want to use CD also can. You want to use CE also can. Doesn't matter one. Okay, your average math lover. I see that you love math. Okay, part C. John says that AF is parallel to BD. Okay, this is parallel. Do you agree or you disagree? Okay, for it to be parallel, right, then it will fulfill the interior angle property. Interior angle states that, right, these two must add up to 180. Then they will be parallel, right? So let's check. Okay, we are going to use angle BAF plus angle ABD. Okay, BAF, ABD, correct? Okay, so BAF is 99, ABD is 80. Yeah? Okay, for sure you all can tell already, 179 degree. Okay, so it's not equals to 180, correct? So that's why we must disagree, because angle BAF and angle ABD is not equal to 180 degrees. Okay, now the reasoning is very special. It's very, very new to you. But we are not going to say it's interior angle. We are going to use converse of interior angle. Okay? We say the parallel line is AF parallel BD. Okay, why do I use converse and not just the usual interior? It's because usually interior is, you know that already they are parallel, then you will say that these two add up to 180. That's when you use interior. But now you don't know they're parallel or not. You're trying to prove whether they add up to 180. You're doing the reverse way round. So that's why we call it converse, to prove that it is not equal to 180. Yeah, that means it's not parallel. Question 2, we have the variable x and y are connected by the equation y equals to 2x, y plus 2x equals to 4. The table shows the corresponding values of x and y. Okay, and as you can see, right, there's a p that you need to find here. Okay, so I think part A is quite straightforward. To find p, right, you must make use of the x is 1. Your y is p, right? So you need to sub in x is 1, y is p into the equation they give you, which is y equals 2x, y plus 2x equals 4. Y plus 2x equals to 4. Okay, so your y must sub in the p, your x must sub in the 1, okay, then you get equals to 4. Yeah, so over here you are going to have p plus 2 equals to 4. So p equals to 4 minus 2, p is 2, just like that. Okay, let me just resize this. I Sec 2, can I stay here? Can, you can revise for Sec 1 stuff. This one also like to appear for exam every time. Okay, so p is 2. Okay, okay, next one. Draw the graph of this from the value of negative 1 to 3. Okay, this one quite simple. Just use the points they give you. X is minus 1, y is 6. So x is minus 1, y is 6. X first, x is minus 1 here, okay? Y is 6 here, okay? So your point here must fulfill the two things. Check. X is minus 1, y is 6, right? Yeah. Next one, x is 1, y is 2. So x is 1, y is 2 is here. Last one, x is 3, y is minus 2. So x is 3, y is minus 2 is here. Okay, let me zoom in. Correct? Okay. Okay, then I'm going to plot one straight line. And then I'm going to write the equation y plus 2x equals to 4. Okay, done. Just like that. Sure, is your face lagging? No. Okay, no choice, I guess. I will just remove my face. Oh, I cannot remove also. Okay. Y'all cannot see already. Okay, Sec 2, can I stay here? Can. Sec 2 live just now. I did my Sec 2 live from 7 to 8:30. You never come. You come, you join my Telegram so you won't miss out my live, okay? When I come live for Sec 2. Okay, next one. Right from the graph, write down the coordinates of the point where the line meets the x-axis. So where it meets the x-axis, right, is where it meets the x-axis here. Okay, let me zoom in to show you. So where it meets the x-axis, it must be here. Okay, but they want coordinates. Coordinates means you must put x first, which is a 2. Okay, your x is a 2. And your y, right, your y is here, is a 0. Look at this. This is your y-axis, okay, y-axis. 2, 0. Yes. Can I? Okay, next one. From your graph, find the value x when y is negative 1. So when y is negative 1, negative 1 is here, right? Okay, wait, this one negative 1 is x, sorry. Y is negative 1 is somewhere here. Okay. So, in between, let me count how many boxes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I need to count 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Double check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That means here is a minus 1. Okay. Okay, so when y is minus 1, what's your x? Okay. So now, I mark out the minus 1 already. Now I will use dash lines to go to my graph here. Then once it touches this line, right, then you go up. Okay. And you should get 2.5. A very nice 2.5. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, now, very important, you must mark out these dash lines, okay? To show your working. This is part of your working because they say use from your graph. So you need to show some workings on your graph. Yeah? Okay, but there's a way to check. I just let you all know what is the way to check, okay? So since the equation is, this is just to check only, okay? Since the equation is y plus 2x equals to 4, right? This is what is given, correct? So you sub in the y is minus 1, then you plus 2x equals to 4. So 2x equals to 4 plus 1. You bring over the minus 1, become plus 1, okay? So that will give you 2x equals to 5. So x equals to 5 over 2, then you get x is 2.5. Okay, this is the most accurate answer you can ever get already. Better than the graph way. This is just for you to check. But then if you do this way, right, don't show your teacher that you did this, okay? Because if you did this, right, your teacher will think that you never use the graph. Okay, so this one please do already, then erase away. Okay, use pencil, erase away. The diagram shows triangle ABC. Okay. Then we have ABC are the points 3, 7, 0, 3, 3, 1, and quadrilateral ABCD is symmetrical about the line AC. Write down the coordinates of point D. Okay, symmetrical means according to line of symmetry, it must form the exact same on the other side. Okay, mirror image of this. So if I look at this, I will look at 1, 2, 3, go to point B, right? So same thing, 1, 2, 3, go here. Oh, actually mark out this point here. Okay. Then after that, I will go draw here, and then my last point is a D. Okay, so coordinates of D, look at x first. It's a 6. Y is a 3. So just like that. Okay, 6, 3. Done. Can I? Next one. Find the area of quadrilateral ABCD. So to find the area, right, okay, I will split into 2 parts first. Triangle, triangle. So how do I find area of this triangle? It's half times, okay, my base is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Times, if this is my base, right, my height must be like this, then 90 degree, So it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, half times 6 times 3, right? You will get a 9. If this is 9 units square, then this one is the same thing, mirror image. So 9 units square, so 9 times 2 equals 18, done. What is the special name given to this quadrilateral? Okay, this name, right, is called a kite. Okay, how do you know it's a kite? The kite, right, actually is 4-sided. Don't have parallel lines, but for kite, right, 4-sided, number 1. Number 2, this and this will be equal length. This and this will be equal length. Yeah, so that's a kite. Line AB. Line AB is this one. Okay? So actually it's upward sloping line lah. Okay, you can use the formula or you can use rise over run also can. Yeah. So 2 ways Radian of AB. I'll show you 2 ways, okay? First way is rise over run. So rise, always look at the vertical part like that, right? So you look at the vertical part is 1, 2, 3, 4. Run 1, 2, 3. Okay? Then you have to take note whether, right, this is go up or go down. Because if it go up, it's positive. If it's go down, you own self must go and add the negative sign. If you use rise over run, you need to be careful, you need to add the negative sign. If it's a going down. If not, it's quite easy. Like that you get the answer, right? Radian. Another way is you take the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, but this one is a bit more tedious for this question, okay? Which is the x is a 3, y is a 7. This one x is a 0, y is a 3. So I will let this be x1, y1, x2, y2. Take 7 minus 3 over 3 minus, let me see, 0. Yeah, I will get 4 over 3 also. Okay, either way I'll get the answer. Hi H. Okay, can we do polygon question? Later I see got polygon question or not, Okay, so that's the gradient, okay? 4 over 3. Find the equation of line AB. So equation is always y equals mx plus c. You already know your m is 4 over 3, so sub in the 4 over 3. Okay? Now, how do you find the c? C is your y-intercept. So let's see, do we have the y-intercept already? Okay, you see, is your AB. Do you see you already have the y-intercept? You cut at y here. You cut at 3 already. So you already know your y-intercept is a 3. So y equals to 4 over 3x plus 3. Okay, so just now got somebody asked, what if they never give you anything? They never give you the y-axis, right? Then how do you even find the c, right? So if let's say they never give you that, then your aim is to sub in like y and x to find the c. So like example, let's say like that, right? You can sub in the a, you sub in the x is 3, you sub in the y is 7. 3 and 7 like this. So 7 equals to 4 over 3 times 3 plus c. The 3 will cancel away, so end up 7 minus 4. This one bring over is minus 4 equals to c. C equals to 3. Also, you can get the same way. The price of a house at the end of the year 2019 was 9% higher than 2018. Okay, because of the keyword THAN, I will know that this one is my 100%. Okay, then my 2019 9% higher is 109%. The price of a house at the end of 2020 is 9% lower than 2019. So because of the then, I know this is my base of comparison is 100%. So my 2020 is 9% lower. 100 minus 9 is actually 100 minus 9 is 91%. Okay. So Jim says that the price at the end of 2020 it will be the same as 2018. Is he correct? Show working to support your answer. Okay, this one got different working that you can actually get the answer. So if let's say you are a primary 6 student, I don't know how many of you got primary 6 student watching here. Okay, if you're watching here, right, if you are P6 student watching here, then P6 you will do in this way. Primary 6 you will do 2019 to 2018 is 109 is to 100. 2020 to 2019 is 91 is to 100. Okay? Then your repeated item for primary 6, you're going to make 2019 the same. So to make it the same, okay, wow, the number is going to be very big for this one. No choice. Okay, so I will times 109 here, I will times 100 here, make it the same. Yeah, so this one I times 109, this one I times 100. I will get 10900 here I will get like this, okay? I don't have space, so that's why let me park it there, times 100. Then 91 times 109, I will get 9810. Then 100 times 109, right, I will get 10900. Yeah, so end up, right, your 2019, you will get this amount of units, which should be the same. Yeah. Okay, then you realize 2020 is 9810. 2018 is 10,000, which they are different. Yeah, so in primary school way, if you do this way, right, then you'll say the price is not the same. Okay, this is primary school. But if you do this in secondary school, you use the same method, no problem. Okay, you do until here, you will say they are not the same. Yeah. Okay, the children, let me see what you do. You 100 plus 9, 109. Then you 9% lower. Then you minus 99.19. Oh, I get your reasoning, eh? Mathematically, you're okay. Yeah. The way you do is okay. But I would suggest secondary school, right, to do this type of question, you let it be X. You let something be X for secondary school. Yeah, and the one that you let it be X, always use the smallest one to be X. So in this case, right, if you compare, right, which one is the lowest? Let me see. 2019 higher than 2018. 2020 lower than 2019. Oh, okay. Actually, you don't know which one is lowest. It can be this or this. But never mind. Doesn't matter. We can just let one of them be X. So I'm gonna let X be the price. Let's say in the first sentence we use 2018. Okay? Yeah. Then, okay, 2019 is 9% higher. So 9% higher, right, means price in 2019 is 109% of your X. Secondary school, okay, recommend you all to put in decimal. So it's 1.09x. Yeah? Okay, then, now, price in 2020. Because 2020 is 91% of the 2019, which is 100%. So 91%, right, is 91 over 100 multiplied by your 2019, which we got is 1.09x. Then you just key this into a calculator, put in decimal form. You will realize price in 2020 is 0.9919x, which is different from your 2018. It's different. Okay, so your final answer, you will say Jim is wrong. Okay. Yeah, but the children, your maths, right, your statement is okay. I will accept actually. For question 8, can I change the sign plus to minus here? Here where? Oh, wrong ah. Yeah, you cannot change the minus in the first step. Wrong ah. Because you haven't combined them, the children. Yeah, so actually your first step is wrong. Okay? Only when you combine the two fractions, then you can change the sign. Jim puts a certain amount of money into savings account paying simple interest of 2% per annum. At the end of 2 years, the total amount in his account is 3120. Find the amount of money that Jim put into account. Okay, this one is just like that. Okay, this one is the easier one. This one you must know that, okay, interest, right, in secondary school is basically your principal multiplied by the rate, the R. Okay, because your rate is always in percent, right? So it always in percent is always out of 100. So I'll just put the over 100 there, multiplied by the time taken. Okay, this is the formula you must know for simple interest. Okay? Okay, so we don't know what's the interest. We just know that the simple interest rate is 2% per annum, which means we know that the R is 2. At the end of 2 years, which means I know the time is 2 years. Okay, must make sure this thing, everybody, per annum, and this is 2 years. Your annum and years must be the same. Because if annum is per year. So if this is per annum, must be how many years are there. If this is number of month, then this must be the interest per month. Okay, it must basically the time, okay, the period. If here is year, here must be year. If here is month, here must be month. Okay, you must make sure they are consistent first. Okay, so you need to find that principal. This is the amount of money he put into account. That's your principal. Okay, so we already know P times 2 times 2 over 100 will give you the interest. But how do you find the interest? You will take the total amount, 3120, minus away your principal. That will give you interest, isn't it? Your final amount minus the money that you originally put, that will give you interest. So your equation should be like this. So 3120 minus P equals to 2 times 2 is 4, P over 100. Okay? Then from here you just cross multiply. You get 3120 minus 100 P equals to 4P. This one bring over. 312000 equals to 100P plus 4P. So 312000 equals to 104P. So to find P is 312000 divided by 104. 312,000 divided by 104. Then you get P is $3,000. That's the amount of money that he put at first. What does P stand for again? P is the amount of money you put. Amount of money you put at first. That will actually cost interest. So usually the P, right, it depends on the context. Like for this case, right, it's the money you put into a saving account. But another context is it could be the money that you want to borrow. Then you are being charged a certain amount of interest for the money that you borrow. Yeah. So P can be good or bad. In this case, your P is like, in a way, the good one because it's the money that you put inside your saving account. The bad one is the one that you are taking a loan. JABCD shows a part of regular 10-sided polygon. By the way, polygon, if you don't know the 5 formulas that you need to memorize, you can never do the question. You need to know the formula. Okay? You need to memorize the formula. And if you haven't memorized, go and memorize that to find one interior angle. Your formula should be n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. Okay, you only can use this when it's regular because all the angles are going to be the same. So in this case, because it's 10-sided, right, it's just 10 minus 2 times 180 divided by 10. Okay, that's all. So you see, you know the formula you can do already. Yeah, you get 144. Done. Next one, AOJ. AOJ, which is here. Okay. So, to find AOJ, because O is the center, okay, O is the center. If it's irregular, what are you supposed to do? If it's irregular, you cannot divide by n. You only can find like the sum of all this interior angle. Yeah, then you have to stop there, and then depending on the clues, then you continue to work with the clues. Usually, they'll give you more clues lah. Okay, else you cannot solve ma. More clues lah. Okay. Okay, next one. AOJ. Now, to even get AOJ, right, I want you to imagine, because it's the center. Okay, this center was split up into how many parts, everybody? I want you to imagine this polygon, right, is a full polygon, like, really, it covered until 10 side one. Okay, can you tell me this one, it was split up into how many parts? Like, if I continue going with the vertices. How many parts? 10. Okay, your average level is cut into 10 parts, right? Correct. Then, if you cut into 10 parts, right, imagine you cut into 10 parts. Cut. This whole thing is 360, correct or not? So, right, to find angle AOJ, isn't it is 360? You divide by 10 parts. You get 36 degrees, because you cut into 10 parts, right? If you continue working out, okay, this 360 cut into 10 parts. Can I say, so that's how you get 36. Okay, in fact, this one I will call it angles at the point. They all add up to 360. Okay, next one. CAJ, which is here. Okay, like that. Can. Okay, this one is quite easy. Okay, since it's a regular polygon, right? Regular means the sides are the same. So I will know this side and this side is the same. So I got one hidden isosceles triangle already. So if I know this is 144, right? To find this angle right here, angle ABC, is going to be 180 minus 144, then I divide it by 2. Okay, can you tell me what is this angle property when I do this? Okay, because now your secondary one, you need to write the angle property, right? You will call it, what thing? Can I just use n minus 2 times 180? Not really. That doesn't really help you. Base angles of isosceles triangle. Thank you, your average math lover. You're very participative today. Thank you so much. Yes, so this is 18 degree. Correct. Then, okay, because just now we know every interior angle is 144. Every interior angle is like that. Like that is 144, right? Because why? Polygon should be like this, You don't get confused with all the lines going on, okay? You just focus in the polygon. The interior angle is 144, interior angle is 144, interior angle is 144. So if this whole thing is 144, out of which the small little one is 18, you can already find the answer. Okay? Angle CAJ is 144 degrees minus 18 degrees. Okay? Adjacent angles, they are just right next to each other, but not on the straight line, okay? So you just, this one don't need to write any property one. So hire purchase, right? What is hire purchase? Okay, hire purchase basically is when you want to buy something very expensive, right? But you don't have enough money to buy. You don't have enough money to pay, right? Okay, so for example, okay, just I think few days ago, the COE of the car came out. Do y'all know how much is the COE now? It's reaching very, very high price that we have never kind of seen for a lot of months. 100K. Okay. Higher. Anybody know the COE price? Just a few days ago. So I'm going to use COE as an example, okay, to do this higher purchasing. 150. 120. Yeah, it's around 120. Around there. Yes. Haven't include the car, just the COE, that paper only for you to drive. Okay. So let's say the car. Let's say the car is 100,000, okay? So that means if you want to buy a car in Singapore now, how much do you need to pay? Okay, assuming a very, very simple car, 100K, you need to pay $220,000. That's the price of a HDB already. Almost. Okay, so imagine, okay, let's say you want to buy a car for this amount. But of course, nobody will, not nobody, okay, some people are rich, okay. Most of us may not have like the money to, 220,000 need to pay, right? Can immediately pay, okay, unless your bank got more than this 220,000, okay, then you're very rich. Okay, so yeah, we don't have the money, right? So then what happened? That's why we take higher purchase. When we take higher purchase, right, okay, two things will happen. Number one, you need to pay this thing called the down payment, okay, which is the same as your deposit. Okay, so they sometimes say down payment, sometimes say deposit. Okay, what is that 120,000 again? That's the COE, Certificate of Entitlement. So basically, if you want to drive a car in Singapore, you need to buy that certificate and the car, then you can drive in Singapore. In other countries, you don't need to buy the COE. Okay, the reason why COE exists, next time you learn your social studies in secondary school, is because they want to control the number of cars that can drive on the road to prevent traffic jam. Okay, that's the rationale. So they kind of put a price tag only for the people who are able to afford better. Okay, rent car no need buy, yeah, but rent car also very expensive. Okay, so down payment and deposit. Do y'all know for a car, right, minimum you need to pay how many % down payment? Make a guess. Those of you whose father or mother got buy car one, okay? Do y'all know how many % you need to pay? But of course, different thing will be a different %. Okay, I'm just using car for example. 50, 30, 20, 40. Okay, yeah. I think the down payment is about 20 to 40. Yeah, that's the range. Okay, so assuming we are very poor, okay, very poor, so we will do what? We'll pay the minimum 20%. Okay, so 20%. So 20%, what you do? Okay, so how much is 20%? Okay, this is the money you need to fork out if you buy a car. Okay, minimum. So 20% of your 220,000. Okay, so how much do you need to pay first? Okay, 220,000. Okay, you need to pay 44,000 first. Okay, this one cannot skip this. You have to pay them this amount. Okay, then the remaining how? Not that you don't need to pay. You need to take a loan. Okay, because you don't have enough money, right? Take a loan. So your loan must be how much? Your loan must be the original price minus away whatever you have paid. Correct or not? So your loan is 220,000 minus away 44,000, which is basically the same as saying, right, it is 80% of your 220,000. Okay? Hello teacher, please don't forget to take a break too. Thank you, Ray, you're so sweet. Give you a heart shake. Thank you. Yeah, actually I've been teaching since 7 o'clock for TikTok live today. Okay, so now I minus, right? Then your loan, right, okay, is going to be 176,000. Okay, that's your loan. But having said that, do you think they're gonna just lend you this amount of money just like that without like earning any money? Because this is by right, you need to pay, right? Then they lend you for nothing? Cannot be, right? So there must be a catch, right? The reason why they will lend you money is because, okay, somebody said interest. They will earn interest, correct. So that's when now you need to add the interest. Okay? So in secondary 1, we learned that interest, right, is principal times rate times time. Okay, your rate, because it's always out of a certain percent. So interest, right, is equals to P times R times T over 100. This is what you learn in secondary 1. This is the formula. So now this is where it comes in. Okay, so do you know what is the interest to buy a car in Singapore? Like, give me a normal average amount of interest that people are paying for car loan typically in Singapore. Do you know? Okay, do you know? 4%, okay, not bad. Yes, yes. 4%. Okay, I'm gonna take that 4% now. Okay, I'm actually not too sure how many percent, but I think 4% is a good one. Okay, now, so how do you find the interest? What is your principal? Principal, please don't take the original price because you are not this is not the money that you are borrowing. Principal, your interest must be charged on your principal. So the principal must come from the money that you are borrowing, which is 176,000. Okay, so it's 176,000 multiplied by, okay, you all tell me 4%, right? So I will put 4. Okay, then T how? T is how many years you choose to pay off. If you take more years, you will pay more interest. However, your monthly installment will be lesser, so that you can afford it more. Okay, give me a number for T. By the way, I think for car in Singapore, maximum only until 7 years. So please give me a range up to 7 years. Give me any number for the T. How many years you want to pay back this loan? Okay, so somebody say take 3 years. Can. So I take 3 years. And then now, I will divide by 100. Okay, why does divide by 100? Because it's 4% is 4 over 100. Okay, so that will essentially tell me what is my interest that I'm being charged. Okay, so key in the calculator. Haha, your interest is 21120. Your interest is 21,120. That's the amount they earn for lending money to you. Okay, so what happened? So loan plus interest, everybody, it will give you this new term that you must know the name, okay? Yeah? Okay, I'm going to write it down. Loan plus interest, it will give you this thing. Anybody know? Come, impress me a bit. What is the name here for loan plus interest? What is the name here? Amount? No. It's a name that always appears in your exam paper. You must know. Simple interest? No. Interest is here already. This is a simple interest. Is this tested? Yes. Sec1 already tested. Total amount? No. Haven't yet. Total something. Compound interest? No. This is simple interest. Principal? No. I still haven't got the correct answer. Anybody? Total price? No. Okay, yes, it's total something, but total what? One more word. Start with I. Interest? No. Loan is loan. Interest is interest. So no. Total loan interest, no. Total input, no. I see her trying. Total interest sum, no. Total increment, no. Total investment, no. Oh my, Daniel is a MOE science teacher. Okay, Daniel doesn't know, right? Means I can forgive you all for not knowing also lah. Installment. Thank you, Aiden. Yes, installment. Total installment. The keyword is installment. Very important. So what does installment mean? Every time the question tells you installment means it indirectly tells you that okay, interest is already inside. Yeah, interest is already inside. Yes. So your loan is 176,000 plus your interest is 21120. Okay, your total installment is 176,000 plus 21120. your total installment is 197120. Now, the fact that you all say take 3 years, right? So what will it be for my monthly installment? What's your last step? 3 years. From total installment, how do I go to monthly installment? That's the amount that I need to pay. 197120 divided by 3 years is how many months? 3 years is how many months? Actually, this one you don't teach math, but this one have to know in real life, because we buy car also we use this, right? Last time when I took a study loan from NUS, I also need to know this. And then if you sometimes buy like furnitures like TV all that from like Harvey Norman, cost, you also need to use this, right? Divide by 36 because 1 year 12 months, so 3 years 36 months. Okay, yeah. Okay, so then I divide, right? Okay, now I have a lot of decimal, but never mind, I'm going to round off to 2 decimal place. 0.56 2 dp. Correct. Okay, so this is the monthly installment I will need to pay. Yeah. So that's how the entire hire purchase thing works. Okay, now, last part. How do you actually know what is the total amount? Total amount that you have already paid, Do you really pay only 220000? Everybody? Or do you pay more or do you pay less? Like in total, like if you look at this whole thing, can you tell me? Do you pay exactly this amount or you pay lesser or you pay more in total? More, okay. You're saying more, right? But how much more? How do you find total actually you pay how much? You add the total installment to the deposit. Yes, average math lover. You take your deposit that you already paid, right? 44000 plus your total installment here 197120. So you will get 241120. Okay, why it will be more than your 220000 is because of your interest. And why this one will work is because when you take this, you plus this, right? When you plus the total installment that time, remember total installment already got the interest. That's why you will get a bigger number. There's another way to also find your total amount of money. Is basically you take your total original price, 22000 plus the interest that you are being charged, the extra. This is the extra that you're being charged out of this entire thing, right? 21120. Okay? So 220000 plus 21120, you will get back the same answer, which is 241120. Okay? So this is the total amount that you need to pay. And sometimes the question also like to test you this. Okay? Okay, so I hope you all learned something from this. Okay, because this applies not just for Sec 1, Sec 2, Sec 3, Sec 4. In real working adult also, we need to know. Uni students also need to know.